Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. On the other side of this wall just a few short weeks ago was an entire building. Now there is relatively nothing and they are destroying it and...
Holy cow!
It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. That thing is like a monster. It's the TDW. These are some of the original seats and signage at the very famous Los Angeles Dodger Stadium. And I'm standing at the club level overlooking the field. Look at this. Pretty freaking cool. Here's a slightly closer view to home plate. You can see now that the game is not happening, they are doing some maintenance. But it's pretty cool to be in here with relatively no one else. It's a pretty neat experience. Not completely alone, but only maybe a dozen or so other people on property at this time. You must always watch for foul balls. And I always think about sitting right here behind the dugout when they ricochet off of this concrete embankment. And of course all the players tucked away down here. This is where all the magic happens. Behind the scenes. I've only been to one game here. I sat out in the outfield. They have an all-you-can-eat special where you get hot dogs and popcorn and soda. I think it's like $40 or something. Not the best seats, but pretty fun out there. And if you exit out the stadium and make your way into the parking lot, there is a gargantuan foam finger. You think it's really made out of foam? Let's test it out. Let's test the theory. Is it foam? Nope. It's made out of tin. If you ever make it up to the very top of this location, look for row number 12 and then turn slightly and walk towards the second pole over, which is row 10, and look for these red electrical boxes. In The Naked Gun, where Leslie Nielsen is talking to O.J. Simpson's character, that's the electrical box right there. All the cast is standing in this exact spot. Then he pats him on the back and down he goes, right down there, careening off the top level. Look at him fly there. Obviously, that's not the actor, that's just a dummy, but the illusion is presented. And the interesting thing is, if you look closely, you can still see the same metal protective area right here, but obviously it didn't help too much because off he went. And it probably left a mark, not only on him, but the people he would have landed on directly below. Old Nordberg never could catch a break. It was funny, however, as he just kind of bounced jaggedly down this and then boom, into the air. Here's a pretty cool shot. 1100 West Vince Scully Avenue in downtown in the background. Made my way down the hill now and gonna get some dinner at Philippe's. Some say this is the birthplace of the French dip sandwich. And I am hungry. And this is what we're dealing with. Special sauce here in this cylinder. Washing it down with a Coca-Cola, a side of potato salad, a dill pickle. And take a look at that glorious sandwich. And of course, can't forget the dip itself. I'm not sure if they say they're the best. They say they're the first. In fact, I'm not a connoisseur of this, but I'm gonna give it my best taste test. Oh yeah. Lots of baseball memorabilia inside here as well. Some old bobbleheads in this case and photos. And if you decide to wear an apron, why not wear one with the logo on it? You can get here at the little gift shop as well as t-shirts, hats, and some candy. A plethora of candy. Look how cute that little guy is. Who couldn't love that guy? Noticing the signage on these payphones, this is good to document because over time they might not exist anymore. Check it out, it says removal pending. Goodbye, telephone. This picture is of the original owners, Mr. and Mrs. Philippe, Matthew, first operators of the famous restaurant. I also just noticed on the floor they have sawdust just to give the ambiance, some sort of certain ambiance. The floor is completely filled with sawdust. And check this out, right outside the restaurant, way back in the day, a train careened off the side of the tracks and the bunker. There's a big Rubik's Cube right there in that courtyard. Back on the corner of Hollywood and Vine now, and it appears as if the haunted house is coming down. Pennywise the Clown has finished his tenure here on this street corner, and the It experience, at least for Los Angeles, has come to an end. The destruction cranes are rearing their head, and this will be nothing more than an empty lot sooner than later. A couple random stars here. Wally Cox along the boulevard, and next to him Michael York is embedded also in the ground, followed by Frankie Lane, and next is an unnamed star. And some things you'll see pretty often are people will come out here with a Sharpie and they'll write their own name. It's kind of like give yourself your own highlighted star on the Walk of Fame next to Dorothy Gish. I like this little park on the corner of Ivar and Selmar. It's pretty interesting. It looks like cactuses or trees, and you can sit at these and enjoy either a little snack or a coffee, share some time with friends. Just don't get too close to the cacti, because you will get pricked. Even though I think, you know what, I don't think these are real. No, they're not real. It's just made out of wood. You could get a splinter. That's true, you could get a splinter. Certain shirts that I wear will get more comments than others. Like today, for example, I'm wearing the one and only Tom Adkins on the front of my torso. I forgot I even had this shirt, and I found it tucked away in the closet. Everyone that has come up and said, "What the heck is that on the front of your shirt?" They all just assume that it's the creator of the Adkins diet. So I just go with it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Vlog over. I title each and every daily vlog in numerical order. For example, 1894, 1895, 96, 1897, 98, 99. For some reason, 1900, which was yesterday's video, YouTube was a little bit wacky and did not put it in proper correlation. If that ever happens again and you are confused, just type in the number you are looking for. For example, TheDailyWoo 1900. If you can't seem to find it, type it in the search bar and then just hit enter, and dun 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 dun, all will be revealed. YouTube, you're so crazy.